Hi, I'm Donna McMullen, your host for BRMC's Healthy Connection. Thanks for joining us today. Here with us is Cindy Costa, Director of Development for the Hospital Foundation. And today, Cindy, we've got a whole bunch of things to talk about, but let's start with Lend a Hand. Tell us about what the whole program was about. Who does that benefit?
Well, I would love to talk about Lend a Hand because it was quite successful this year.
Good.
You know, it goes to benefit our 4 community houses, which we have the Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education, the Maruck Family Center on Aging, the Rappel Diabetes Learning Center, and, of course, the Pites Camp Support House. And all these centers do so much for so many people in Mountain Home. We've had so far about 14,000 people go through just this year alone.
Oh my goodness.
So it has touched a lot of lives. These houses are here for this and all the surrounding communities. The majority of everything there is free of charge. So that's why we have the big Lend a Hand campaign and raise money for it. And it was very successful. Our goal had been to raise $150,000 in November. To date, we're a little over $160,000.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we feel very blessed and very fortunate. The people of this community are absolutely amazing, very giving.
Very giving.
Yes.
I think a lot of times, not only are we so blessed to live in this area, but it's so far-reaching. With BRMCs, the counties that we serve, we actually serve 14 counties. 2 of those are in Missouri, and we have a lot of folks come in from the Gainesville area and around there, and then the other 12 counties that surround us here. And the generosity is just astounding. And in total, we serve over 100,000 people. And to hear that they are going through the doors of our support houses, and that's why we love to have shows like this, so that people, as they watch, that may not be familiar with what's out there, as you say, our support houses, whether it be, I'll shorten it and say whether it's PITES, or whether it's cancer, whether it's diabetes, whether it's aging or women's health, those are all there, and the majority of educational materials, wigs from the PITES Cancer Support House, all of this is free. It's there to help you in your time of need should you find out that you have cancer or that you are newly diagnosed diabetic. So the houses are absolutely essential.
We feel that they are, because I don't think that there's anybody out there that either hasn't had cancer themselves or knows somebody who has, or knows somebody who has diabetes. We're all aging. You know, there's no getting around that.
Some of us faster than others.
And, of course, everybody in this whole area is either a female or knows somebody who's a female that's interested in women's health. Right. So
because women's health, I know at the Schliemann Women's Center for Health Education, this is for all ages. They do They do breastfeeding courses, Lamaze courses. They've got the teen girls' nights out. That's one of those areas that, if you get to experience it, is just a wonderful evening. Oftentimes the girls who attend these programs are lacking in self-esteem, and to watch shy people, to watch people that just don't have a great self-body image, or just aren't comfortable within their own skin, so to speak, come to this program, spend an evening with, or an afternoon or an evening with people like themselves. They walk in and their whole physical body language is, you know, kind of shuffling along, head down, don't really want to make too much eye contact, to, by the end of the process of this program, walk out laughing. They've made friends, the heads are held high. I mean, you can visually see the difference
in just a couple of hours
that this program makes in someone's life. And the program, there's support behind that and some various kind of safety net features so that it doesn't just stop there. These friends are encouraged to stay in touch and do.
They do, and they come from schools all over the area. The counselors help us with selecting girls from the school who may have these kind of issues. So it's great because they bring the girls girls over, the counselors do, and we always have food and fun, but they're able to hear things about self-esteem. They're able to ask we have some female doctors and nurse practitioners that are more than happy to answer any of their questions.
Come in and donate their time and help.
And the girls are so much better. And then we encourage them along the way to also attend college. So we always have teen girls go to college once a year.
Right.
And this is wonderful because these girls never even thought about going to college. We show them how they can. What's available to them as far as paying for college. The fact that, yes, dream big, dear. Exactly. They can go to college and in one semester have a career. They can go for a year, they can go for 2 years, they can continue on and get their bachelor's.
Sure.
Just depends on what they would like to do.
And we've gotten to see some of the students, I'll say some of the teens that have gone through the programs early on, throughout the years, have come back
to help. They do.
They feel so strongly about the program because they are living proof of the benefits of the program. So, that's just one of many things that goes on. So, and we can't thank all of the businesses in the area. Talk about some of the people that get involved with the Lend a Hand program.
A lot of the businesses just jumped right in. Some of them had denim days at their offices and raised money. Some of them took in canisters that they could put donations in. I believe every beauty salon in Mountain Home had a big Lend a Hand sign up, and had donation canisters in their businesses. So we get a lot of attention with that. We actually had people call wanting to know, what do you have to donate to get a sign put in your yard? So we were out delivering signs everywhere. But
happily we'll bring them to you. So,
So they, the businesses, we always encourage them to have fun.
Sure.
We even had a couple of our nursing floors at the hospital have bake sales to earn money for this. And they do, things are done not only just in November, but different times of the year. In February, there'll be a big gala going on that the volunteers at the Schliemann Center will be putting on, our board members. Be more news about that coming up soon. But Pikes Cancer Support House, they did their Pause for the Cause calendars, and they are still available. So everything that all these houses do, they do a lot to help raise money themselves.
And it's just wonderful. It's just ongoing year-round, but the big thrust, of course, is the Lend a Hand. And then Papa John's, new business in town, said, oh my goodness, we got an idea on how to raise some money for Lend a Hand.
They came to us and asked us if they could do this, and what they wanted to do, they wanted to start off with a Monday and have Papa John's Day for the hospital. And what they did is every order that came in all day and all night long, we received a percentage of it. If people called in an order or went by an order, we received 15%. If they went online, we received 20%. So we had emails going out everywhere. Papa John's was on the radio announcing it. And it was extremely successful. And then 2 weeks later, they wanted to do it again. So we did it again. Now they're talking about, after the first of the year, how often they can do this.
Oh, this is wonderful.
And they had a great time. They were driving their big Papa John's limo around and just going up and down the halls. And a lot of people from the hospital got pizzas that day. So
well, Mondays was great. What goes better with Monday Night Football than a big pizza? So it's wonderful. And I've talked with a few folks too that had a lot of fun with It's a Touch. You can create your own pizza online, and if you want pepperoni, you can create it there. And didn't see too many for the anchovies, but definitely saw quite a few that they had a lot of fun with that. So, well, Cindy, thanks for the update on Lend a Hand. We need to take a short break. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and then I know you've worked very, very hard on a new program. recognition program at the
That's right.
hospital called Heroes with Halos. So when we come back, let's talk about
Okay.
Heroes with Halos at BRMC. Don't go away. We'll be right back.